Hey everyone, it's the Asset Stacker, and I do have another one. And I do believe that this is going to be part of the collection. I'm not 100% sure. We're about to find out together. And of course, it's within a package. And I think that's it, except for the pack and slip. So we'll set that aside. And the pack and slip doesn't say what it was, but it does say that I paid $146 for it. So let's see what I bought, and then we'll go from there. So, my goodness, they wrapped that too. So this seller definitely wraps up everything. All right, here we are, man. Yes, this is going to be a part of the set that I keep. So again, I paid $146 for this. So this is worth, and again, I'm going to be keeping this in my set, but this is a coin that I would probably want to keep in my set. It's a 1924 Philadelphia, and it does have the grade that I want. So it is a 65, and I want my final set to be a 65 or greater. And I do prefer the PCGS as the grading company. So I will take these stickers off of this right quick. But just to let you see, in the set that I'm collecting, a 1924 Philadelphia. And this is a spreadsheet that I have, okay? So just to give you a general idea, if it's in red, that is the red book's grade. If it is gray, the ones beside it, that is the grade that the latest gray sheet has the price. And to be honest with you, if you look at the total for a 65 grade, gray sheet and the new red book are both very close. There's only a $50 difference between all the grades. But again, going back to what this particular coin is, it is a 1924. So let me get this kind of situated. It's going to be item number 36. So I'll put a 36 sticker on the back of this one. And I paid, after shipping, I paid $150.74. And in MS65 condition, it is, according to gray sheet and red book, it's a $215 coin. So I did get, like I said, I did pay for it under what it's worth. So yeah, that's going to be the latest addition to the coin set. I do have a replacement for this one coming, so that you guys are going to see that pretty soon. But right now, I'm still working on building this set, and I just get to add another one to it. And here's the other ones that are in the set. And I'll get this all laid out in a later video after I get it all put out where you can see it and see where I'm at in it. So I currently either have in hand or have ordered a total of 10 of the 24 coins in this set. Of those 10, 5 of these are coming back. They're going to be in the set, but they're not going to be some that I keep. Like, for instance, this AU53. It's a little bit of more of a difficult challenge to find some of these in the higher grades. So these fillers will be here until I find them in the grade that I want. But ultimately, when this set's complete for me, it's going to be at least a 65 or greater. I would love a 66 graded set, which would be like a #1 graded set. But you're looking at $500,000 worth of coins, and it's going to take a lot to get to that. But I could probably pull off 65 or greater, which is not a bad set. The value of that set would be around $76,000 in total. It will take me quite a while to get there, but that is my goal, to have at least that or greater. And some of these coins, I may actually have 65s as a minimum, but I may find some of these 66s. As you can see, I mean, the 66 in the 1922 Philadelphia It's only a $550 coin, so I could get it. And then there's a couple of others in here that's not that bad a price. So I could actually upgrade from a 65 at 130, jump it up to a 66, which would make my total set worth more in the long run than this $76,000 set. And maybe, who knows, maybe I could end up building a $100,000 set. But building a high grade, I mean, you're looking at some of these. There's a lot of coins. If you get in a 66 grade or higher, a $24,000 coin, a $60,000 coin, a $48,000, a $90,000 coin. I mean, that's as much as what that whole set is worth in one grade lower, the whole set. So for me, I'm probably going to be happy if I can even afford to pay the $19,000 that I'm going to have to pay to get that coin in the 65. And that is going to be the 1925S is the coin that we're looking at. That's graded at 19,000 in the 65, but jumps to a 90,000 in the 66. So, and there's no graded known coins in anything above a 66. So our red book doesn't have anything. Our gray sheet doesn't know of any coins that's been graded higher than a 66 to add a value of to what that would jump to, which it would be well over $100,000 just for a 67. So a 66 or if you had a CAC, if you had to say a PCGS graded 66 with a CAC sticker or 66 plus or something like that, yeah, you're looking at over $100,000 coin, and there's nothing to compare it to. So either way, like I said, these, from what I'm learning on these things, man, this could be expensive to get into, on this side of the hobby of it, the hobby side of it. I was in the hobby side as a child. If you've watched many of my videos, I always collect, my grandparents, both of my grandparents, my grandfathers on both sides, encouraged me to collect coins when I was young, but nothing to this degree. I mean, coin collecting today this was just not realistic back in the day when I was a kid. So, I mean, collecting coins back then was literally going through your pocket change and finding coins to fill maybe a little album just to have everything that came out in that series or something. But to do it in this capacity, this wasn't even something that was on my radar, and I don't think it was on theirs either. But because I don't know of them ever having anything graded and slabbed. It was always collecting coins and nice coins and error coins and things of that nature, but nothing like this. So this is a totally different ball game than what I'm used to, and I may be over my head on it, but I'm going to try to play the game anyway just to see, because I do find it fun. But I'm still going to be doing my stacking. That's still my base stack is getting close to where I needed it to be, so it's time to either stop stacking or move on to something else. And I do enjoy the hobby, so I'm going to play a little bit in the hobby side of it and continue to build my stack. And then, of course, like most of you know that's watched videos, I enjoy real estate, and I'm still working on some real estate deals as well. So I may have to stop a lot of this in order to do some of the real estate, which is way more important to me than coins. But I do appreciate you watching, and remember, you build your wealth one asset at a time, so keep stacking.